Can you talk about their quarterback, what he brings to the
He's a
table?
good football player, and they got two of them. Who are they going to start? That's the biggest question. They both can play. One's got a big league arm, and the other one can run and throw, and so we'll probably see them both. I'd be willing to bet. And they're both good football players. They find a way to win. And I think we'll see both quarterbacks, and they're both very capable leaders, and we'll have our hands full.
Because that's something that you think they've done, or is Deaker struggle?
Well, I think they probably got off to a little bit of a shaky start in one game, and then made it said, hey, let's take a look at this guy here, see if we can get something going. But it's definitely a competitive atmosphere there at quarterback, and that's obviously what you want. But they both scare me. So 5 or 17, it doesn't matter. They're both good quarterbacks, and they got a good offensive line. They got good running backs. I mean, they're good. They're good across the board. I mean, there's not a position they're weak at. So, they're champs for a reason.
They said last Saturday they do a good job of stopping the run, like forcing to throw the ball. Big day for Kirk this week.
I think so. The thing I see with them is their style of defense is they thrive on tackles for a loss. So they get you behind the chains. So 1st and 10, they like to get you in 2nd and 12. If you look at last year's stats, they're at the top in tackles for a loss. That's something they take pride in. They take pride in getting shots on the quarterback. Sacks, all those kind of things. You see it in the way they play. So that's what you have to eliminate is at the end of the game, how many tackles for a loss do you have? And are you going to let them get tackles for a loss? So that's the thing that I clearly see that their defense thrives on is outnumbering you in the box every play and getting you tackled behind the line of scrimmage and keeping constant pressure on you. So that will be the challenge, obviously, for us offensively.
Coach, in the red zone, you're perfect 9 for 9. What's been the key down there?
Are you trying to jinx me again here today? Here we go. Huh? I mean, is this the same question, same guy, same question, trying to jinx me now? What the heck's going on? How should I answer it? Does that mean if I answer it, is it going to be good or bad? I mean, it's a compliment to our coaching staff, obviously. That means we've done a good job of scouting people in the red zone. And I think when you get in the red zone, there's a couple of different philosophies that usually defensive coordinators have and what they like to do. And you have to find out when their breaking point is. Everybody has a breaking point, and where's it at, what yard line, and you got to know exactly what they're thinking.
Coach, offensive lineman of the week this week again.
Yeah, they gave one to Bobby Coates. Bobby Coates. The thing about Bobby Coates, we want for Bobby Coates is Bobby Coates probably plays the closest to his potential. You know what I mean? And there's probably some guys that are more talented, but Bobby Coates probably played the closest to his potential, and that's why we decided to give him the award, because we need to recognize that, and that's what we're all trying to do, is play to our potential or be overachievers. And Bobby sells out every play. I'll give him that.
Eric, how close are they to the potential that you want them to be?
We're not there. I mean, we've got a ways to go. It's the way it is. We have a chance to be good. We just got to learn how to continue to do the little things right. And I think when you play against really good people, you got to do everything right. On paper, or, when you play teams that are more talented than you, how are you going to win? You better do everything right. You better take care of the football. You know what I'm saying? You better find a way to make a play in crunch time. I mean, that's what the game comes down to, and that's where we're at.
Did you get it here at home for first conference game at home?
Yeah, I think it'll be good. They got a new ballpark over there, so I guess next year we'll get a chance to see that. But it's good for our community. I'm sure everybody will be out on third down, be nice and loud, get everybody yelling, and go see what happens. Roll the ball out there and play.
Coach, you're an emotional person. Do you get a little more fired up now personally for conference play?
I'm pretty much on edge all the time. You know, I relax with you guys and have a little fun, but on game day, you know, I got one speed, and it's just what I love to do. It's my passion, and this is a game of passion. It's a game of intensity, and I believe it's contagious. And it's the way our staff is. It's the way we coach. That's the way we'll play.
Have you sensed a little different atmosphere from the team, knowing that they're going into conference play this week?
I think it's kind of like a new season, or that part of it. But we haven't talked about it's a new season or anything like that. You know, I'm just a believer in worrying about what you can control. And the things that we can control is going out today on Tuesday and having good practice. Yesterday we had a good practice. Let's go out today and have a good practice. Let's get in and watch a bunch of film. The more film you watch, the more they slow down. You know? On 3rd and 8, what are we going to do? We're going to do this and this. If they do this, we're going to do that. Go play. And that's regardless of who you play. You know, those guys we played last week, pretty good team. You know, I told you guys they're a good team. We got our hands full with them, you know. But they're a good team. They're going to win their conference. I mean, those two wins we got, those two teams are going to win their conference. Those are quality wins. We'll take it. Good. All right, man. All right. But if Ballas jinxes me on the red zone this week, we're going to ban them.